They also claim something like my video was swayed to public or something of that sort, or how I got this information, and this information, and this information. Somebody must be feeding it to me, etc., etc. Now, when he asked this in court, the judge got really annoyed. The judge says, huh? Bro, that's public record. What are you talking about?
Listen, man, see, shout out Flock, bro. But Flakko says certain things and he does certain things in the way he do it because he know he can sway his audience for sure. Because, Flock, you ain't gonna tell me that it ain't some kind of, like, it ain't something like, bruh, it's not far-fetched that your video could sway the public. It's not far-fetched. You the one, Flock, you said that a detective was talking to you. Yo, Toad, what it do, man? What's that word, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, man. I go by Don. It's your first time tapping in. Make sure you tap in the righteous way, man. By like, hyping, subbing up. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know how we coming. OTM out the mud every single day. For sure, bro. Now, I don't know what it is, bro. I done did a few reactions on this whole YG thing, man. My homie, man, Big Flock, man. Flock is obsessed with YG. This Draco the Ruler case and the Bloods, man. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't think it's nothing personal against nobody. Not even Munchie B. You know what I'm saying? For sure not YG. But I think Flakko is trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know, stamp himself in the media world. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he want to be the one to break open a case, bro. He want to be the one to solve a M, bro. You know what I mean? So, I think he feels like YG and the B team are low-hanging fruit because we all know that they got something to do with Draco the Ruler's death. I mean, anybody know that. Stevie Wonder know that. You know what I'm saying? You can wake Ray Charles up, no disrespect, and he'll know that, bro. Because Draco the Ruler was fighting the B team. Who else did it? Like, so I think Flakko is basically, he don't want to work hard, right? So he on the type of time like, okay, I'm gonna pick an easy case. You feel me? If you don't know, Flakko kind of broke the internet when he was basically reporting on the Young Dolph case. That's how Flakko kind of, you know what I'm saying, got the attention of us when he was, you know what I'm saying, doing his Young Dolph case. Then he did the Takeoff case. So I think he's just trying, you know. For Flakko, man, it's not really about solving Draco the Ruler's murder. It's all about, you know what I mean, stamping himself in the media space, bro. The views, the clicks, the money. Straight up and down. Well, the latest and the greatest, man. Poetik Flakko just dropped the video, bro. And Poetik Flakko say, the Rico coming for YG and the BT. The Rico coming. The Rico. Suave. On the way. You feel me? Anyway, let's see what the homie got to say, man.
The countdown to YG's Rico for the murder of Draco the Ruler starts tomorrow. And here's why it starts tomorrow. Something very important is happening tomorrow that's going to cause a domino effect that I believe will ultimately seal the fate for YG. Let me explain. So tomorrow, Draco's alleged killer, Frankenstone, the man who is being accused of actually taking a knife and stabbing Draco in his neck, he goes back to court. But here's the thing. He's not going to court for Draco the Ruler's death. He's going to court for another body, a body that we have discussed at great lengths in this particular video. This murder took place on camera. He's seen a rival gang member at a party. The rival gang member was minding his business. He antagonized the conflict. And then after antagonizing the conflict, he stabbed and killed the man. He did this all on camera for everybody to see. This is like the most open and shut murder case I've ever seen. Like, come on, dog. Like, you're committing the body on camera for everybody to see. There's no doubt about it. I don't even know why you be in court trying to fight this, bruh. I don't even know why you playing in them folks' courtroom like this, knowing what you on camera doing. The reason why it's been 2 years and he hasn't even like gone to trial yet is because he's been stalling. It's simple as that, bruh. He's been stalling, trying to see if he could get a plea deal of some sort. Right? They've been filing motions after motions after motions. His attorney, a couple of months ago, got on a case that went to trial. That trial lasted 3 months. So the case was on hold. And they've been doing this for a while, like quite a few times, okay? Right? The attorney would take a case.
I mean, he probably stalling because, bro, he probably really don't want to go to jail, bro. I mean, gang, if I committed a murder, bro, on camera, and it ain't looking good for me, bro, Why would I want them to hurry up and lock my ass up for the rest of my life, bro? Oh, hell no. Let's stall it out, gang. Keep putting in motions. Let's see how long I can be out here, gang. Cause they finna lock me up for sure.
The case will go on trial. They gotta start this case until his attorney get off that case. So that's why it's been taking so long. Now, the motions they've been filing is this thing called like the pitches motion. Apparently, when you have a complaint, right, against a detective, a police officer of some sort. Now, the last pitches motion that they filed actually stemmed from my video. So at his last court hearing, Frankenstone attorney requested a sidebar of some sort where they were claiming that my video, where I said I'm speaking to the detective in his case, that I know this information and that information and this information, he's claiming that they want to do like some type of motion, right, to investigate if the detective is actually speaking to me. If that's the case, then that's just. I don't even understand how that would help his case, but that's what like they asked the judge in a sidebar, right? They also claim something like my video was swayed to public or something of that sort, or how I got this information, and this information, and this information. Somebody must be feeding it to me, et cetera, et cetera. Now, when he asked this in court, the judge got really annoyed. The judge says, huh? Bro, that's public record. What are you talking about?
Listen, man, see, shout out Flock, bro. But Flakko says certain things and he does certain things in the way he do it because he know he can sway his audience for sure. Because, Flock, you ain't gonna tell me that it ain't some kind of, like, it ain't something like, bruh, it's not far-fetched that your video could sway the public. It's not far-fetched. You the one, Flock, you said that a detective was talking to you. You said you were gonna be the one to solve Draco the Ruler's case. You said that, bro. Like, that man, bro, man, ain't none of that public. What do you mean, bro? Honest to God, truth, I think you put the police on Frankenstone, bro. That's how I feel. I don't know if they was on him for real, but I think you put the police on him. But like Munchie B said, detectives, cops, whatever, bro, they don't really like for the bloggers to be all in their business. Because, honest to God, truth, bro, I watch a lot of cop shows, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework on cop shows, bro. And they like the element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? They like to surprise your ass. You feel what I'm saying? They like for you to be at home, sleep, thinking you got away with some brother, and that thing you know. FBI, open up! That's what the police like, bro. So, it's not far-fetched that he could file a motion and the motion could be granted, bro. You never know. Like, Flakko talking about what the judge say. Come on, Flock. Just keep doing what you do, bro. But we know you don't know what no judge saying because you ain't going to no court. You're not even gonna go back to L.A. Like, come on, big homie. Flock. I just think you need to cut this whole Draco the Ruler joint. Stop going at the B team, man, and just find another way, gang. Find another way, bro. Find another way.
Right, the judge completely dismissed it, but they requested the pitches motion anyways.
So what this got to do with
got
YG?
Back to court to do the pitches motion. The city attorney never showed up, so they had to reschedule it, and it's going to be tomorrow. The rescheduling is for tomorrow. Now, here's the thing: Frankenstone's attorney ahead of tomorrow, because he understands, bro. Like, this is their last chance. Like, once the judge says, yeah, this motion is dismissed by, this is going to trial in September. Absolutely, 100% is going to trial in September. So, ahead of tomorrow, Frankenstone and his attorney, they requested a plea deal. Now, they already filed a couple motions, by the way, to dismiss this case as self-defense. They've already filed a few motions to dismiss. They go from filing motions to dismiss. They're now filing, hey, can we get manslaughter instead? Hey, listen, man, he'll plead guilty if he gets manslaughter. Smart. The prosecutor says, heck no, not happening. You ain't get it.
He gonna get manslaughter, bro. But what does this have to do with YG, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Flock. He look, bro, bro. Look, bro. You know how many cases the DA done had in their hand, bro? And the witness be like, I want to plead out, and they let them. If Frankenstein want a plea deal, they gonna give him a plea deal, bro. Straight up and down. It's just all about what the plea is gonna be and how much time. But they're gonna for sure give him a plea deal. For one, it saves taxpayers money. That's for one. For two, bro, it saves that family's grief. They don't gotta go through or they don't gotta live through their loved ones. You know what I'm saying? It's like they being killed all over again. So they for sure gonna give a gang a plea if he asks for one. See, and see, this is what I be saying about Flakko's content. Like, Flakko make good content, but then sometimes he do stuff like this where he basically throws his opinion out and portrays it to be factual. You feel me? Like for sure.
In manslaughter at all. You did this crime on camera. You were somehow able to get in bed with rich and powerful people, and they were able to pay your $1 million bond. Oh, by the way, I confirm without a doubt that DJ Mustard is who paid this man's bond.
Ain't that wrong with that?
I also confirm that this man is showing up with security to court dates and court hearings.
What's wrong with that, though?
Reportedly provided by...
What's wrong with that?
DJ Mustard.
What's wrong with that?
But I don't know, right? Again, I can't confirm that, but...
What's wrong with that? Mustard might be the homie, bro. What's wrong with that, bro? It's nothing wrong with your homie paying your bond. It's nothing wrong with your rich homie providing security for you, bro. Get in the chat. What is wrong with that?
This dude don't got no budget for no security. Okay, I don't know, right? So the prosecutor says you not getting manslaughter. Heck no. Now it's set to go to trial. This is where it gets bad for YG.
Okay.
This is where I believe YG is in a world of trouble. Okay. See, Frankenstein is already panicking. He's already requesting manslaughter. Hey, man, I'll take manslaughter out. Nah. No, he wants to get out of this bad. He wants to get out of jail.
He don't want to get out of jail, bro. He just don't want to be in jail for the rest of his life. I want to sit down and pod with Flakko, man. You know what I'm saying? Flakko, I come to your crib, bro. Wherever you at, bro. I won't get nobody your address. But I just want to pod with you, my boy. Because sometimes, man, you have great perspectives, bro. And you do your due diligence. But this ain't one-on, gang. No, he's not. He don't want to plead with manslaughter because he want to get out of jail. He just don't want to be in jail for the rest of his life. But what does this have to do with Draco the Ruler and YG?
The prosecutor says no. No leniency. We want you to do life. This is where it gets bad for YG. Whack 100 broke it down perfectly.
Here we go.
Says YG
here we go.
Is probably going to get arrested and probably going to get caught up. Not because of some type of over mountain evidence they have on him, but because somebody is going to start squealing.
I'm going to go on record. I think there will come a day where YG will be charged.
Really?
And I'm going to tell you why. Whether the truth or a lie, when you got that many people around, that many people possibly involved, a nigga will catch a case way over there and spill the beans or create a lie to get out of it. And I think based on that, there's going to come a day where YG going to be cuffed fighting the case because a so-called homie then said something, whether true or not. I got a lot of homies that did 20, 30 years because a homie just straight lied on homie Lil Buttons. 26 years because the motherfucker, lied on him. He ain't have a gun, he ain't have shit. Because a homie, another Paru said he did it. They cuffed him. You see what I'm saying? So now it's YG. If he ever get caught up, is he going to say it wasn't me, it was this dude? That's what it's going to come down to.
He ain't got to say that, bro. That's what happened with Young Thug. Lil Woody went in there and put everything on Thug. Lil Woody say Thug did everything. Whatever y'all think Thug did, he did it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what they can prove. I dig it. Man, come on, man. You think these police don't know? People can lie on people all the time, bro. But the evidence gotta be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't saying YG ain't gonna get picked up. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I don't know, bro. You feel me? But the whole fight was on camera. YG was nowhere around Draco. Now, you can say YG made the call, bro, but YG is not even a big enough big homie with the B team to make a call. YG is not big U. YG is not big homie. He can't make no calls, bro. YG can't send nobody off to do nothing, gang. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man.
Too.
Right.
I do think it's gonna come a day to where one of them dudes, you know, murder ain't got no statute of limitations.
Yeah.
I'm not saying YG did anything. I'm simply saying that it's gonna come a day where one of these dudes is gonna say some shit and it's gonna have him looking crazy.
As long as we're talking theories, I saw a YouTube video about a new conspiracy theory.
Unfortunately for YG, Whack 100 is 100% correct. The dude who allegedly stabbed Draco the Ruler in his neck, the dude who everybody is saying did it, eyewitnesses are saying did it, his own homies are telling people he did it, the police believes he did it. The only reason why he's not locked up yet is because, nobody cares about him, right?
Man, come on, Flop. Come on, Flop. I'm about to turn it. Come on, man. So you telling me the police know exactly who unalived Draco? The public is saying this is who did it, and the only reason that he ain't arrested because he's a nobody? I know LAPD ain't doing it like that, gang. You saying that the police know exactly for sure that Frankenstone unalived Draco, bro. And the only reason he ain't in handcuffs is because he's a nobody. They just waiting so they can pin it on YG when they know exactly who did it, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all why ain't nobody been arrested for Draco's murder. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on.
Already, and on bail for one murder that he's 100% gonna get locked up for. He's on camera doing it, right? You arrest him, and now you got to start the process on actually filing charges. He filed for a speedy trial. Now you don't have time to go ahead and build a conspiracy on other people and put it all together because you got to worry about this dude's speedy trial, and you can't try him twice. So you got to wait. He's not the target. They could have been got this dude. They could have been got him locked up on these charges. He's not the target. The racketeering and the conspiracy, that's the charge. That's the target. YG, the head of the fish, that's the target. That's the person they want. And here's how they're going to do it. This dude committed a murder on camera. He had no bond at first, then they reduced it to $1 million bond thinking he couldn't pay it. DJ Mustard, I was told he paid it, so he got out. But for the most part,
ain't nobody telling me,
1,000% he's going to get locked up. He's going to go to jail. When Frankenstone is in jail doing a life sentence,
he ain't gonna get life.
Do you think that Frankenstone, the man who already came into court and says, it was self-defense, he's a West Boulevard crib, he been trying to snatch my chains. Hey, bruh, them over there, they be snatching chains. That's how you go up in the ranks. He already did some telling in court. Do you think if Frankenstone gets this life sentence that he's gonna get, and they counsel him and say, hey, man, you already facing this other body. You're already in jail on a life sentence, and you got this other body. How about this, bro? We give you a plea deal. Okay, all right? With this plea deal, you get to come home within 10 or 15 years. Deal? All right, cool, 10 years. Deal? You think he's walking away from this? You think he's not turning on YG? You think he's not telling on YG?
But what did YG do, though?
This court date is the beginning of the end because this court date essentially decides how soon trial starts. And as soon as trial starts, and he starts to look at exactly what he's facing, as soon as that guilty verdict comes in, they come into Frankenstone saying, hey, you in here for life. You want to get out early, 10 years? Okay, cooperate against YG. Tell us what happened at the...
But what did YG do? Like, what is he gonna cooperate? What is he gonna say? That YG paid him to kill Draco the Ruler, bro? How can he prove that? Do we got bank statements? Do we got, like, text messages? Like, what is he gonna say, bro?
Exact night that Draco died. Tell us who put y'all up to it. Tell us who paid off the security guard to let y'all in without searching y'all. Tell us everything. And I can almost guarantee you, that man is gonna tell everything. Which is why, for the likes of me, I can't even begin to understand why YG continues to feed into their hands. YG understands their objective is the RICO. Because without the RICO, without this conspiracy charge, you're not the one who took the knife and stabbed Draco the Ruler. Frankenstone did it, according to people. So they can't charge you with the murder without the conspiracy, without the RICO. If you understand what they're trying to do, why are you making their job any easier? Like, why? I'm so confused. You understand that multiple gangs were involved. Frankenstone is from BPS. The Neighborhood Pyrus was there. The Bloodstone Villains was there, right? The Treetops was there. The Inglewood Families were there. There's multiple gangs there. They can't charge with the RICO if they don't know what the gang is, because essentially you can't charge a Treetop for a RICO, and then his co-defendants is Inglewood Families, BPS, etc., etc. But you can if you believe that there's a gang that has formulated and all those gangs are underneath it. Well, YG went on his IG story and told us the gang. He said, yo, the new gang is B-Team. B-Team, tap in. The B-Team is not a new gang. The B-Team is the gang in which they were committing them crimes under when they was at the Once Upon a Time festival and ultimately stabbed and killed Draco. YG just made their job easier, okay? Well, y'all let me know in the...
Man, Flock, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I gotta be completely real with you, my boy. I think you reaching. I think you reaching extra hard, bro. And I don't know, gang. You know what I'm saying? I know you got something against the Bloods. I know you Brick Baby your homie or whatever, you crippin'. Or I don't know what you doing, bro. But bro, you ain't making no sense, bro. First of all, bro, me personally, gang, I don't know if Frankenstone unalived Draco the Ruler or not. You feel what I'm saying? But I do believe that Frankenstone understands that he was caught committing a M on camera, and his best bet is to plea out. They gonna give him a plea, bro. He's gonna get the manslaughter plea, bro. He gonna do 10, 15 years, and he's gonna be back on the streets. One thing you gotta know, bro, law enforcement don't care about gangbangers, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about gangbangers. So if a gangbanger is saying, give me a plea for killing another gangbanger, they feel like we got a 2-for-1 special. You feel me? Another thing, bro. YG didn't have to instruct nobody to do that to Draco the Ruler. Draco the Ruler went after a whole nation, bro. You know what I'm saying? He went after a whole nation. YG ain't have to instruct nobody to do that to Draco the Ruler, bro. They would have anybody banging red would have done it, bro. You feel me? Another thing, you keep talking about what YG put on the internet, the whole B-Team thing. That was not gang related, bro. That was not YG saying B-Team, go and unalive Drake. That's not what he meant. He was saying if you rock with the B-Team and you do media, then you need to basically bash Drake how Drake got his minions bashing me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. You dig what I'm saying? And another thing is, bro, when are we gonna admit, whether we're fans or not, Draco the Ruler unalived himself? You feel me? Draco the Ruler unalived himself. Draco the Ruler's pride unalived him, bro. Shout out Raffy, shout out the Stink Team. I ain't got nothing against none of them, you feel me? But Draco the Ruler's pride unalived him. Draco the Ruler went in enemy's territory, bro. Draco the Ruler had got past the enemies. He turned around and went back to fight the enemies because they tried. They attempted to snatch his homie chain. They didn't snatch it. They didn't get it. They attempted to. And Draco the Ruler was going this way. He turned around to go this way, and he met his demise, bro. You feel me? He met his demise, gang. It's going to be hard to try to prove that somebody unalived somebody who was the aggressor, bro. You feel me? In a court of law. We got to keep it 100. I know y'all like Draco the Ruler. We all wish we could see what he could have been, but he got himself unalived that night. First of all, big ass flyer, YG. Gang, sometimes, man, we got to understand that every fight ain't our fight, gang. And we got to be like, look, bro, I'm not going up in there, bro. That's going to be blood territory. I'm not going in there unless I can go early. So, Flakko talking about who paid the security, bro. You don't got to pay no security, bro. How we know the security wasn't B-team? How we know Frankenstein and whoever didn't just hide their blades very, very well? How we know that? And you do know YG is a mega star. He's a mega celebrity, bro. A lot of times when you entering festivals and clubs and things of that nature as a star, you don't get checked, gang. I don't think they got no case. I don't know, bro. But shout out to Flock, though. Flock might be right. But I just think Flock be speaking his opinions like they facts, and it's crazy. But hey, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about it, though, folks, in the comment section down below, man. Don't forget to like, hype. Don't forget to subscribe. After subscribe, make sure you ring that bell. After you ring it up, though, make sure you hit all, because I don't want y'all to miss none of these bangers before you smell me. And y'all already know, man, it's a mob life or no life. It's a mob we'll know, and are we coming? OTM gonna get it out that mud every single day. I go by done. I love y'all, and I'm gonna check in with y'all on that next vid. Let rock out. Gang. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel, got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer, got a quarter pound on me, hey. The trap doing numbers.